Healthy Rebel Radio is sponsored by the Healthy Rebel app. 300 plus secretly healthy, delicious, mouth-watering dessert and treat recipes made with all-natural, whole food ingredients. Now available for download on the App Store and Google Play. Find out more details at healthyrebel.com.
Welcome to Healthy Rebel Radio. I'm your host, Dr. David Dazer. I'm here with my Damien Healthy Rebel co-founder, Amy Layne. Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we're talking about how to survive the holidays. Healthy and happy.
Healthy and happy. Yeah, not just survive, thrive, I guess I'd say. But we'll use survive because we all really understand that. Because sometimes during the holidays it feels like we're white-knuckling, just hanging on.
Yeah.
Trying to make it
for
through.
a lot of people, and a lot of people will use the terminology survive.
That's
like
right.
In preparation.
So what we're going to try to do is flip it and make it healthy and happy. And from my own experience, I used to hate the holidays. Hate them. And I definitely would be one of those people that would gain 10 pounds and get sick. So, you know.
We have to move on from past experiences. I guess that's step one.
Exactly.
Forget about last year.
Well, it's not about last year. It's about that now. It's so far in the distance that I haven't had that. It's been like a decade, but that just means that anybody can change and anyone can flip it around too.
Yeah.
No matter what your experience is. And on top of us having, just me eating like a crazy person and, socializing being hard or whatever, we've had really sad things happen during the holidays. We've had family members pass away and we've had really challenging experiences. So if we can make the holidays good, so can you.
Yeah.
And we genuinely have great holidays now.
Yeah, we really do.
Mm-hmm.
But we put the work in.
Yeah, we turned it around.
We prep a lot of things.
Yeah, we do.
What I see in this situation, I work with a lot of really sick people, and the emotional stress, the physical stress, the diet changes, everything.
Financial stress.
It just makes everything so much worse. And this is well beyond weight loss. This is with literally every condition, because of course stress makes most things
all
worse.
All conditions worse. And the thing is I feel like a lot of us. This is what I used to do. I would just kind of let the holiday guide me. I didn't understand I could step out in front of it and guide, I like this part, I don't like this part, I can do this. I mean, there's going to be things you have to do. Like, you have to go to the holiday staff party whether you like it or not. Mm-hmm. But you can make it fun. You can change how you experience it. You're going to have to go to your in-laws' house, whether you like it or not. But you can change how you experience it. And
Absolutely.
you can decide, we've altered things. Like, we decide what hours we go, and we bring things, and we do this, and we do that, and we make it easier, no matter what we're doing. Mm-hmm. On both sides of the coin.
So we'll be focused a lot about today, the stress of the holidays. Mm-hmm. But if you don't feel stressed about the holidays, but you're looking to get through it and still stay on plan, there's going to be some information here for you as well.
Maybe you don't experience stress, but maybe your jeans don't fit at the end of, in
right.
January. But
maybe that warps. Maybe January is more stressful.
Maybe that's when it hits. Well, we can help you just skip all that.
For sure.
And feel great the whole holiday season.
The first thing you wanted to do was go through sort of the different stressors that you notice that people report during the holidays.
These are big ones that I get through my check-ins with my clients that I have over the years. So just the holiday travel stresses people out. Traveling, throwing off your schedule can make you feel like you're failing at life because you're not doing your set schedule. So that really throws people. Having to go visit family. A lot of us, when we are in the presence of family, old wounds can come up and all of a sudden we'll slip back into who we were. Like for me, I'd turn into the youngest sister, that situation in my family. Like I would just slip back into that. And sometimes when we're in the presence of certain people that see us certain ways, we just slip back into it even though we're not those people. Mm-hmm. So it's about getting out in front of that and recognizing it. Obviously, the socialization. With socialization comes yummy food that only comes out once a year, and fatty holiday drinks, late nights, and maybe even, the staff stuff you don't want to do. That all can really stress a person out.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously, there's financial stress. The average person spends an extraordinary amount of money during the season, whether it's just on, the going out, the socialization, right? Obviously, the gifts, all that stuff. Buying the outfits to go to the places, it just doesn't end. Mm-hmm. So that can be stressful.
It's all just different types of pressured situations.
I mean, one of the most stressful things for me was I'd have to get dressed up all year. You know, a decade ago, I'd just wear this smock when I was working because at the time I was an esthetician. So I wore a smock basically every day and I worked nonstop and that's all I did. So then, you know, once a year I had to get dressed up and look nice. That used to stress me right out. I wouldn't know even where to shop or how to dress for my body or what people were even wearing because I just had my head down and I was working. I found that just so stressful. So it just brings up, and then obviously like the holidays, like you miss people, you know, that have passed away or like past relationships or life changes, and it can be a really reminiscent, sad time for some people, and that's very real. So all of this is stuff that we can get out in front of and at least direct to have a better experience. You know, if you just lost somebody last year during the holidays, then this year's probably not going to be your best Christmas ever, and I'm not at all going to try to sell that to you. No. But the point is you can make it decent and you can begin to heal, and then the next year it'll get a little better, and the next year it gets a little better. Well,
and this is a good segue into what we try to do in our house every single day, not just at the holidays, but the holidays is especially important, and that is to stay in the moment.
We're really focused on that because a lot of the stuff that I just listed is all thoughts that aren't here right now. All of it. It's all drifting thoughts. And if you can bring yourself back to right now you're safe, right now you're healthy, right now you're here, you know, you can really make things decent. And just little things like setting up your home to be cozy. Like for us, we decided we didn't like going crazy with decorations. We like twinkly lights, we like having Christmas music, and we like having, you know, the fireplace on the TV. You know, it's all doesn't cost anything. It's all really cozy. It's easy to clean up after. It doesn't, you know, make anybody sick. It's great.
But now True's obsessed with red lights on a tree.
Oh my gosh!
I feel like we're gonna have to go there.
Oh my gosh! It's really throwing a wrench into things. She loves colorful Christmas lights. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna have to do colorful Christmas lights.
I think we're gonna have to.
But you know, on that note, it's absolutely free to, you know, put YouTube through your TV, and there's a million like fireplaces or cozy decorated homes where you can listen to Christmas music.
So many good ones.
It makes you feel great. You know, you can have whatever experience. There's some that are just to snowstorms. Right. So you can set your tone. And we have things like essential oils. Like I went to Sage and I got their holiday little tri-pack. There's one that smells like Celebration, which smells to me like cinnamon and maybe punch or something, cranberry. There's one that smells like tree, so it seems like you have a real tree. And there's one that's peppermint, so it's fresh and clean. So I mean, you can set your tone. You know, because for us, we could go down the road of how lonely it could be because we don't have family out here.
Right.
You know, we don't get to spend every 2 years. On average, we have gone back east, which brings up different challenges. It's a huge travel, all that, but out here we have to make our own holidays because it's just us. So we could be those people that are sad, but we just refuse to be.
The other component of that is being in the moment in terms of being in conversation with people and listening and being empathetic and sympathetic because they're going through very similar things. It would just be there may be slight differences, different fears, different regrets, that type of thing. Yeah. But being in the moment with people during the holidays is really important.
And another thing that really helped me, because I used to feel bad for myself because we, like I said, had lost people and it was really sad and life had changed so much and we're out here by ourselves and all this stuff. But one thing that really shifted my mindset and then shifted my experience, I decided that I was going to be the light during the holidays for others, no matter what my circumstances were. Because no matter what your circumstances are, there's someone going through way worse. And that's true for everybody, no matter what you're going through. So what I decided to do is be the light for people. So, you know, I'd have to go to parties I wasn't really into, but I would just make it fun. I would enjoy whoever I was talking to at the moment and just make it light and make it fun. And I would be someone that would bring light to the room. And no matter where I am, if I'm just going to the grocery store, I'm talking to people, like, no matter what's happening. You know, you could give Christmas cards with a couple dollars in it to people on the street that are in need. Or you could, you know, bring dog food to the animal shelter. Or you could, you know, bring even just your used clothes down to whatever. Like, it's a great time to stop thinking about yourself and think about others.
Absolutely. And the opposite of that is it's really not a good time to air your grievances.
No. It's not the time.
It's not the time. It's the time to be that rock, that foundation for everyone else.
Yeah, and or if you can't be a rock, if you don't think you can, like, that's not, be it light.
Yeah.
Be light. Suck up and be so much love that when people are around you, they're like, my gosh, I feel good. Mm-hmm. If you can just say hi and smile and make someone feel good, even if you have nothing to give, that's more than you need right there. You know?
Absolutely. A lot of this, the foundation of this work is from Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, where he goes in depth. It's an in-depth conversation about letting go of the past and not being worried about the future.
Yeah, because none of it's here.
That's right.
So if you can just let it go, which I'm not trying to say is easy. I'm not going to try to say that's how I live all the time. I'm not, sitting on a mountaintop of perfection. But...
yeah. Completely. I get it.
Know.
The next step is the food.
Yeah, the food.
The food. You have to be prepared.
You have to think ahead. You can't just go into situations and let it roll over you. So, a couple things that we do is we decide what we're really into, either food or drink. Now, David and I both would like, once a year, like a really yummy cocktail. And we both would like one thing of food that we really enjoy. And we pick the one thing, and then we stick to a portion. So if it's a yummy drink, like a really rich drink, say your thing is like rum and eggnog, and you're going somewhere and that's going to be, you have one, and that's it. That day, you eat healthy, you do your exercise as you do.
You're much better at this than I am.
Mm-hmm. You drink a glass of, you go to the event, you don't ever go hungry. You don't go stuffed either, obviously. But you have a nice, lean meal.
Yeah, that's one of your major tips is don't go hungry.
Don't go hungry or you're just going to be like face down in the sugar cookies.
I always go hungry.
That's you. You can't, because that's what
I feel like I go hungry on purpose.
You do, and that doesn't work for you. And then you get sick.
I get sick and I come out in January 10 pounds heavier.
Exactly. So, no, that's not a way to live. So you pick what you're really into and you enjoy it. You savor it. And like talking to someone in the moment, you savor that drink in the moment and you enjoy it. And then you drink water and then you turn to something lighter, which is like, either vodka and sparkling water with lime or lemon or white wine. And then you continue to have water in between and you continue to only eat lean. Now, what if there's no lean food there? Bring it. No one's going to get mad at you for bringing a fruit tray or a veggie tray with hummus. No one's going to be mad at you. And right there, you have food.
Well, and the good thing about that is you can load up on veggies, and the fiber will give you some substance in your stomach. So even if you're hungry, you can get some serious substance. Then you can have your treat and then feel good.
I'm never saying be hungry. Ever. No. Never, never, never. That's never... But you have to fill up on good stuff. You can't go crazy. Because if you go crazy, it's a slippery slope. Then you're going to beat yourself up. You're going to say, might as well throw, more crap on top of this. And then all of a sudden...
past the point now, I might as well keep going. Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's January 15th. You're 10 pounds heavier, and you're like, how did this happen?
It's the same thing with drinks. With drinks, the choice is really important. There's such a big difference between calorie content, sugar content in certain drinks versus others. And
the sugar... in these drinks, or the fat, if you pick like a rum and eggnog, that's a double whammy, sugar and fat. But it's basically melted ice cream with liquor on top of it. Mm-hmm. But if you pick, say, even a sugary drink, and you drink that, not only is it sugar and extra calories and all that stuff, you're going to crave more sugar about 15 minutes later. And you're not going to have the control over the foods. And it's just a slippery slope. Plus, you're going to be hungover the next day. Most hangovers are not actually caused by alcohol. They're caused by the sugar. Yeah. So if you just stick to the lean, light choices.
For me, it's red wine. I mean, that is the solution. For a lot of people, it's vodka and whatever. But
and white wine. Red wine, white wine, and vodka are what I say. And... But then tequila's great too.
Then there's once in a while, like you said, just if you're planning one treat,
sure.
I'll do an eggnog and whatever, and just
we always Christmas morning used to have you and I would have mimosas.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna be able to do that this year.
I don't think so.
Not this year.
Not this year, but you can.
I can. Yeah, that's no fun.
I can watch you, but but we would plan for that. And I'd eat healthy the rest of the day, and I'd do my workout, and it's just about making the rest balance. And it's not that you're working out because you had that to punish yourself. Yeah. It's that you're staying in balance.
Well, and this is the thing about balance in the holidays. The holidays are not a free-for-all 2 weeks of I can eat and drink whatever I want every night. It's really important to stay on plan. If you're sick and you're following a supplement routine and a medication regime, it's important to stick with it. If you're on a weight loss program like ours, it's important to do as much of that plan as you can.
Right.
Throughout the rest of the, say, whatever, how many weeks it is. In some places, it's a month. I mean, but it shouldn't be a free-for-all every single day.
No.
You got to maintain a little bit of discipline.
And you do that by focusing on what the holidays are really about. It's about the people you love. It's about the cozy environment. It's about the experiences. It's not about food and drink. Mm-hmm. Yes, food and drink is fun. But it's not fun when it turns against you. So you have to use it, like any tool, appropriately.
Yeah.
And that's the key. Now, the other thing that we have to say is, worse than missing your workout, worse than having too much junk on a day, is the guilt. Mm-hmm. If you beat yourself up about not getting your workout in, or say you slip up and you do have too many rubber and eggnogs, whatever, the next morning, if you beat yourself up, it's guaranteed you're going to do more harmful behavior to yourself. If you...
Oh yeah, it's just going to continue.
It's just... So the best thing you can do for yourself is wake up the next day and say, I love myself. Really went a little wild there. Make it a joke. The morning, get up, you drink your water.
Chug a liter of water and start...
You eat on your plan, you do your workout, and you carry on like it didn't happen.
Right.
That's what you do. And that's how you bounce back. There's no such... Beating yourself up is the worst thing you can do for yourself.
There's nothing better than drinking a full liter of water and then getting a workout in where you break a sweat. And then you can recover very quickly.
Have that healthy breakfast and you're like, oh, I'm good.
And you're getting a rush of endorphins, you're getting a rush of dopamine, and then you're motivated to stick the rest of the day.
Totally. Keeping your water up during all the holiday season is extremely important. I can't stress it enough. Like a drink of water before every drink and after. Oh my gosh, it can do wonders for you.
When I re-look at the title and I think about what we're speaking about today, I think not beating yourself up is extremely important. Don't have guilt around choices. Be as disciplined as you can. It's all good. I think also a very important topic, and I think you'd probably agree with this, is don't be ashamed to say no. Don't feel...
I know.
Don't feel pressure. Don't feel burdened by your lifestyle. Don't make you feel something because of your healthy routine.
So what happens when you decide to change? A lot of people will react, that know you really, really well, may react in a negative way, and you may be shocked, or may try to pressure you into foods and even use guilt tactics of nostalgia. But the reality is what's happening is you taking a healthy stand for yourself is making them feel bad about themselves, in that they think, maybe I should be changing. And if someone's not ready to face that in themselves, what they'll do is they'll try to pressure everyone else to keep the environment the same. So it's nothing personal. It's their stuff that they're dealing with.
It's completely separate from you.
And what you have to do is love them and ignore it.
Yeah.
The people that try to guilt you into eat. Like, there's no such thing as love in food that causes heart attacks. There's no such thing as love in, pressuring someone to be unhealthy or stay the same. There's no such thing, and no one's doing it from an evil standpoint. So there's no such thing as like getting mad at that or whatever. You have to let it go, but you have to stand firm in why you deserve to be healthy or why you want to be healthy. Sometimes
you just want to do a simple gratitude exercise, or just a reminder of your purpose, the reason why you're doing this. I'm disciplined because I'm doing things that are supportive of my highest good. That's one that I use a lot. Yeah. Is this action? It's important for working memory to always check in. Is this action something that's contributing positively to my highest good?
And for me, I used to have to shut my eyes and visualize who I wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I wasn't there yet. Where I was going. So I'd shut my eyes and visualize, like, I'm lean, I am light, I'm tiny, I glow from the inside out, I feel vibrant, food has no bearing on me, I eat healthy consistently, I have fun everywhere I go, my energy is consistent. I'd have to, and then that's where I'm going, but I have to do the work right now consistently to be that. Mm-hmm. So then I could get back on making the choice no matter where the pressure was coming from. Right?
The simplest version of it is there's a photo of you looking in a mirror, and the mirror says something about feeling skinny or feeling healthy. Being healthy feels better than eating junk. Or do you remember?
Yeah,
remember
I forget what it was. Yeah.
But don't let other people change your mood.
No.
Or cause you to feel something negative because you're doing something good for yourself.
No.
Drink your water. Don't go hungry.
No, never.
Stick on plan as much as you can.
And when you don't, forgive yourself. Know the difference between when you have to be firm with yourself and when you have to forgive yourself. If you're just like, I'm not going to do my workout again for the second day in a row and I'm going to eat these chips for supper, then you need to be firm with yourself. Right. That's not okay. But if you go to a holiday party and things are, you're supposed to make this and you're supposed to drop so-and-so off at this time and, so-and-so has a concert at this and whatever, and you can't get your workout in that day, forgive yourself. Mm-hmm. Next morning, get up, 30 minutes earlier. Get it in. It's all good. Well,
because that's actually an action of being in the moment. Mm. Because in the morning, you're waking up and saying, as of right now, I can have a workout. I'm not thinking about what happened last night. I'm not thinking about what I'm going to do tonight. I'm thinking about, right now, what can I do for me? Mm-hmm. And it's workout. Right. Or it's have a smoothie, or it's something positive.
And use those times of working out as stress relief. Yeah. Let your mind go. Or do your affirmations. One or the other, whatever you need. Like, know yourself.
Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
That's Healthy Rebel Radio for today.
Yeah, and I hope that you have a healthy and happy holiday season.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher Radio and leave us a review. Thank you so much. Bye.
See you.
Healthy Rebel Radio is presented by the online health and wellness center, DamiHealth.com. Since 2009, Amy Layne has successfully coached thousands of women through her signature program, the Bikini Body Program. Join today to work exclusively with Amy to unveil your greatest yet to be from the inside out. Go to DamiHealth.com for more information.
Thank you for listening to Healthy Rebel Radio. Please connect with us on our community pages on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, all at the handle @DamiHealth. For weekly recipes, articles, and all our episodes straight to your inbox, join our newsletter at DamiHealth.com. You can find all the links discussed in today's episode in the show notes. Thank you for joining us, and see you tomorrow.